Hi guys, Yanis here from SKAN Heating. On this channel, SKAN Academy, we discuss and we deal with the common questions, concerns of heating engineers and customers. And today, it's a great opportunity to answer of the very interesting comments for one of my followers, which is, don't get me wrong, I will try to spelling, but I'm not 100% sure, is Serhi Dry Zenko 586860, sorry. I would like to thank him for the amazing comment, and let's dive in. I don't want to read the whole comment, but this gentleman asked me if I have to, if it's correct to put the vent pipe before the feed pipe on, if it's correct that way, not this way. Let me read actually, just to make sure we are absolutely correct. Feed expansion pipe and vent pipe on the first drawing, not right. First going the vent pipe, then feed expansion pipe before pump. If I am right, the gentleman says that this is the correct configuration, and all the rest configuration maybe is not correct if I'm wrong, if I'm right, but doesn't matter. What I understand, the most important is with these questions I grab the opportunity to explain you the difference between the different configurations, what's the benefits from any different configuration, and what's the suitable configuration. First of all, let's start for, in this case, all that systems are very old and now won't start to disappear. We don't actually find many gravity systems, so we don't really need to worry too much, but it's very important to know, because as soon as we know the principles, then we can deal with the potential issues. Now, as you can see, we have this configuration. The fed go to the return, and the vent pipe comes from the flow. In this case, the FNE tank, the feed and expansion tank, always guys, bear in mind, we have to, whatever configuration we do is before pump. If we do after pump, unfortunately, we're gonna have funny things, vent pipe, circulate water, etc. This is ideally for the low resistance boilers like a cast iron freestandings, not for modern boilers. Just imagine guys, the very old boilers, like commercial boilers, they don't have no resistance inside. It's just water comes in and out, and we need somehow to maintain the water inside the system. With this way is the ideal condition. If we go slightly to the more new boilers, let's say to boilers today, the ideal configuration, it will be this one. For example, we have the flow and the return, we have the vent pipe before the feed pipe, and the distance has to be 150 millimeter. With that way, we prevent to have bubbles on the feed. This is for the new boilers as well. And also, if we don't have the necessary distance of 150 millimeter between the vent and the line pipe, then we have to use this particular configuration for 150 millimeters or more, and the vent pipe has to be after the fed pipe. I'm not sure if you can see guys. Again, for modern boilers with a high internal resistance. Of course, all that configuration are absolutely fine, but the best, the ideal condition is to use the vent chamber. With the vent chamber, imagine that the flow coming here, spin around, the air going up to the vent, and the outlet going back to the pump, and on the bottom we bring the feed from the FNE tank. I hope guys to help you a little bit to understand more. I would like to thank one more time Serhi Dry Zenko 5860 for the interesting question. And please don't hesitate always to send me comments or questions, and I will be more than happy to answer to you. Thank you so much.